What's up, everybody? It's your boy Superbad here, also known as Super, and today I'm bringing you a video on what you guys should expect from this channel and where it's going to be going in the future. Today I got some Black Ops 4 gameplay for you. It's some team deathmatch with one of my good friends, Shrimpy Doo. And let me just say, when him and I get into a game together, I thoroughly feel bad for the other team because most of the time we're always leading in the top two of the leaderboard on our team. But don't get me wrong, we do have some bad games. One game that I do remember, we went through about 3 other opposing teams because we were dominating so bad. We had a full party of 5, and it was just bad. Like, everyone just kept leaving, and people would join, and they would see what kind of lobby they're in, get wrecked, and then leave. And that's a story for another day. But yeah, so let's get into this video. So a little bit of backstory about me. I have been playing games for as long as I can remember. I've been playing since I was about maybe 4 years old, and that was on PlayStation 1, which was my brother's console. I played a few, PlayStation 1 games like Twisted Metal, Medal of Honor, Crash Bandicoot, and some other games that I don't really remember. I was way too young. And I eventually ended up getting a PlayStation 2 around my 5th birthday or 4th birthday. Like I said, I can't remember. And I just do remember my first game was Grand Theft Auto 3. And I know it sounds, kind of weird for a 4-year-old or 5-year-old to be playing GTA 3. But in all fairness, the only thing I knew how to do was just steal cars and run over stuff. So in a sense, it's still just the same old GTA stuff that everyone still does. So that was pretty fun getting that console. Eventually, I started getting a bunch more games. Like, I think I got a SpongeBob game here and there. Fairly Odd Parents. A lot of them I would just rent from Blockbuster, and I'm kind of dating myself. If those of you who know who Blockbuster is, you deserve a veterans discount. And yeah, so we ended up moving into our house because we used to live in an apartment, and unfortunately, I think around the 2nd year in our house, we did have our house broken into, which led to my PlayStation and all my games getting stolen. Nothing else in the house, thankfully. It was just my stuff, which led me to believe it was a quote friend that I had made in school that had been over a few times. But I'm not going to go on to that. It just does lead into me getting my Wii console. We did have insurance money from us getting broken into, so my dad felt bad and decided to get me another gaming console, and I wanted a Wii. And that was fun for a little bit. I played, Lego Star Wars, Lego Indiana Jones, Carnival Games Mini Golf, Mama's Cooking, or whatever it's called. A bunch of, the Nintendo stuff. And I started to get a little, upset because some of my friends in the neighborhood, they had Xbox, and I was over here on a Wii, and I couldn't really play with anybody. And I would watch my friend who lived 2 houses down from me. He would play Halo 3, Modern Warfare 2, World at War, and, all the popular first-person shooter games that came out at the time. And at this time, I didn't know what any of them were. It's embarrassing to admit I didn't know what a care package was, and like kill streaks, all that. Nope, no knowledge, nothing. But that was the fun of it. I got to learn like a brand new genre of game. I got to experience a whole different community, and I do thank my neighbor for that because he's the one that really did get me into it. So eventually, with some of my allowance and a little bit of money that my parents helped throw my way, they ended up helping me get a PlayStation 3, which is where I started my online gaming. I went and bought Modern Warfare 2. I went and bought World at War. I have a few other games that I got that I've gotten rid of over the years. I got Uncharted 2 from renting it, and it's crazy because I used to play so many games, and now it's like my game collection's so minimal. And yeah, around this time was when I started getting into YouTube. That's when YouTube had just started up. I started watching, gameplay videos like, X-Jaws, the Syndicate Project, Woody's Gamertag, a bunch of the Optic guy. I don't know how I died there. The care package landed on me and just threw me through the map. But yeah, I would watch Machinima and all these crazy videos of, just gaming and how much you could do with it and the content you could create with it. And it inspired me so much that I wanted to make my own videos, and I started up my YouTube channel a few years ago, starting with, Minecraft videos, but I was limited to just a laptop and like 10 frames a second if I was lucky. And so I kind of gave up. I was really young, so giving up, I didn't care. I just went and moved on to another thing. but I knew in the future I was gonna want to do YouTube. So I waited it out. I waited till I got better at games. I waited till I had more of inspiration and more determination. And now I'm at a point in my life where that's all I want to do. Is I want to make videos and I want to help inspire other people the same way that I was inspired watching these content creators. I'm by no means a great gaming player. I'm not a pro. I'm not the best. I'm not the worst. But I do feel like I'm a little more above average than the average gamer. I do play a little bit more competitively, and one of my goals is to actually become a professional gamer. I want to be able to go to tournaments and participate and, you know, win the cash prizes and gain sponsors and do all of that. But at the same time, I want to do YouTube to show you guys, like, it doesn't always have to be competitive. It doesn't always have to be serious. You know, you can have fun and just play the game and, you know, enjoy the company with friends and mess around and, you know, just do what you want. It's a virtual world. You know, everything is limitless in what you can do, the possibilities. And that's just what my message is going to be trying to get through you guys. Like, that's what I want to get to you guys is I just want you guys to have fun. I want you to enjoy what I'm putting out, and I want to enjoy putting out stuff for you. And like this gameplay, it's not the best. I think I went like 30 and 15 or 30 and 16, so it still averages to about a 2 KD, which I used to care about a lot back then, but not as much anymore. In Black Ops, I kind of do, but that's just a competitive nature in me. I always feel like I can do better at stuff, and I could go for like 40 kills and like 7 deaths or 8 deaths, and I can still feel like I didn't do good enough. And it's just all personal preference, and it all varies. There's days where I can get that same, you know, result, and I can be like, hell yeah, like, I did it, I got this. And other days I can just beat myself up and like, no, you need to get better and just grind it out. So that's pretty much how I am when it comes to playing video games. Now, as far as making videos, I've never made videos before. For those of you who might have seen my first video, which was the end of Season 7 montage for Fortnite, that's my first video I've ever edited together. I downloaded a editing software in a night, learned it in about 2 hours, and then put together the video all on the same night. I think I stayed up about 8.5 hours making it. And it was fun. It was a new way for me to get creative, aside from, you know, playing games or, you know, drawing, because I used to draw a lot, like, you know, making art. And it was something new, and it was a whole new world to me. So of course I wanted to just get into it and try to make it what I want, put my kind of style into the editing. And I look back at it, and there's still some stuff I wish I could have done better, but that's the beauty of making videos, is you go back on your videos and you can see what you can do better, what you should have done here, what you shouldn't not have done here, like working in transitions or all this other stuff. And that's where you guys come in. That's where the feedback's going to help me out. You know, if there's something you want to see me do, then let me know. If it's a game you want me to play, I'll check it out. I'm always willing to look at new games. If there's something I'm doing that you don't like, maybe I'm repeating a word a lot or a phrase a lot, or, you know, I'm too silent in some areas, you know, let me know, and I'll gladly, you know, get back to you on it, and I'll try to touch up on it. And it's just going to be a process throughout the future, trying to see how this is going to go. I'm really excited to see how it's going to turn out, and I'm ready to put in the work. Oh, 30 and 10. I went 30 and 10. That's not bad. But at the time when I was playing this, it was bad. But yeah, so that's just in all summary, that's pretty much what this channel is going to be about. I can't wait to put out some more content for you guys. I'm going to try to do it as regular as possible. I'm still working, so I don't really have much time to do videos, but I have a whole idea board of what all I want to do. I'm going to do some Apex stuff. I'm going to do Black Ops. I'm going to do Fortnite, you know, whatever is popular, and then whatever you guys want to see. So if you want to see future videos like that, go ahead and drop a like on this video, subscribe, and share it, and let's go ahead and try to get a community together. I can't wait to see what's going to go on. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you later. See ya.